Kevin Riley, he says, if you could butterfly affect any one horror movie, what would it be? The catch is the alternate universe has to have something bad in it. Example, Amanda Kruger is never rapid, so no Freddy. Amanda, however, turns out to be the bitch of a teacher, and some of her students become worse killers than Freddy. That's an interesting question. I'll give you the cliche Halloween answer since I'm a Halloween nut. What if Judith Myers never died? That could be kind of an interesting play. And what if Myers still, that evil was still in him, obviously, but they were able to save Judith, or maybe she was able to save herself and she didn't die. Where would the story go? Because he's still evil. Eventually he's going to kill. And I would be curious what alternate route. I just watched Back to the Future Part 2 last week, by the way. What alternate route could you take, if Judith didn't die? Because I think Judith could be a good character, honestly. And I'd like to see what a day in the life of Judith is like, It'd be kind of cool. Ellie Vincent. What's a better series, the X series or Texas Chainsaw? Man, that's hard because Texas has so many more movies. But yeah, definitely the X series. I love all three of those movies. It's a great trilogy. Even though Maxine's my least favorite, I still had a good time with it. And I didn't answer this question last time. Is it a perfect trilogy? I'd say yes. A perfect trilogy doesn't have to have 3 5 out of 5 movies. It just means 3 movies that you were highly entertained by. Okay? So yeah. Horror Guy says, are you a fan of Daniel Harris or Jamie Lee Curtis? I mean, if you're asking me to pick between the two, I'd say Rachel Carruthers. Ellie Cornell. There's your Henry Cavill meme. I like both characters, but I think right now I would be hella curious to see where they would go with Jamie. I'm done with Jamie Lee Curtis, and I've never been the biggest Jamie Lee Curtis fanatic, but I don't dislike her. She's overstayed her welcome. All right, so next one, another one from Adam Cade. He says, has over time your opinion on Trent from Friday the 13th remake changed for the better, or you still considered him a major negative? I do have some fun with the remake, and I've always had a good time with it, but I can't come around to Trent for some, and I think sometimes I've went in trying to come around to Trent, and he does serve his purpose. It's not the actor's fault. He's doing what he's paid to do, and he's doing it well, I think. But there are just certain characters that do get under your skin. They're a little bit maybe too much, and we all have them. And I've tried, and I can't really. And you know what? It's not fair for me to put all of the blame on Trent. Because if Trent was the only character and I loved all the other characters, I think that would go a long way for me. But I really don't like a lot of the characters in the remake, if I'm being honest. A lot of them kind of annoy me. And I think it's that some of them come off as fake. Especially in that opening scene. It felt like those actors were trying to copy what they did in Superbad, right? If you watch Superbad right before you watch the remake, it almost feels like they took characters in Superbad and they put them in the remake, but the jokes don't land, and this isn't a comedy, right? So I'm all for fun characters in horror movies. But I think sometimes they can come off as annoying and fake. And that's just me. There's people that love the remake. They love those characters. It could be a generational thing. And I can't help but compare them to the first first eight Friday the 13th movies. You could literally pick any movie in those first 8 movies. I love all the characters. I do. I think they're just fun. They're, I guess, my speed of what I like in a character. And they don't feel fake, I guess. They feel like they're of the time, right? So, yeah, and it's a shame. I wish I did like Trent, like a lot of you guys do. But, I guess Trent is my Corey. All right, there you go. What's up, guys? You are at the end of the DD Live clip. What I do is I like to clip these out if I think the topic is important or something that's newsworthy. So thank you for watching, and if you want to watch more, you can go over here. You can go over here, click on one of those, and hopefully I can do this for 20 seconds, which I think I did. Okay, so yeah, thanks for watching, guys.